I studied psychology in the hopes of helping crazy people. Now I sit in a forest, playing music on a UFO, talking to people who don't exist. And I realize I'm the crazy one.
My first ever viral video, which, by the way, when I first started playing the handpan, I was awful. It was really bad. I had my daughter record the video of me just sitting in the snow playing the handpan. That video was the first time I ever experienced oh my God, there's people that I don't know watching my video. And that was really inspiring to me and exciting.
What sounds better? Jacket on? Or off?
You know, I was the kid that was always tapping on something. I started playing drums at the church on stage in front of a crowd of people, and it was exhilarating, and I felt like I was, a little rock star. My family, we have a history of a disorder called bipolar disorder, and my father had it. Part of bipolar disorder is really struggling depression and anxiety, and my father, he really had a hard time accepting that was who he was.
My father committed suicide when I was 11. Over the years, I've learned the more often I let out the pain inside of me, the less power it has.
I started a garage band with a couple of my friends from church, and again, fueling this desire to be, this rock star. Later in my teenage years, obviously reality, kicks in. I finished my degree and got married, had a baby, got a job, got divorced. And life was really miserable. It was one of the times that I hit rock bottom, and I was starting to have suicidal thoughts myself, and depression, anxiety. I couldn't sleep. I was trying to remember happier times and trying to remember what might bring me out of the hole that I was in. And I remembered playing the drums when I was a kid. And I remember just sitting at that drum set and closing my eyes and just getting lost in the rhythm, and everything else just fades away. And that's what playing the drums has always been to me. It's just letting everything else go. I took my handpan and went downtown in the city I live in and just sat down on the sidewalk and opened up my case, started playing music. People started giving me tip money. 1, 2, 3. I started to hear from my girlfriend about the things that were happening on TikTok. So I got on TikTok, and holy smokes, it's been a year and a half now, and I've got right around 4 million followers. One of my first ever successful videos on TikTok was just me sitting in front of the camera, not playing a handpan.
Life is like a fart. Try and force it, it'll just turn to
And I think I said a quote that was one of my favorite quotes from when I was a therapist. And then after that, I just kept on experimenting. And I honestly, I came to the point where I realized that music-only posts are not successful.
What sounds better? Easter M&Ms? Or Hershey's eggs?
You have to be creative, and you have to figure out different ways to get people's attention. Trust me, if I could just play music and have people want to listen to it, and that would be amazing. Somehow I figured out to make that happen during my live videos. I'm living my dream now, and it's been amazing. And I have every reason to want to be alive.